All right, babies, it's that time again. Oh, yeah. First day of vacation. Supposed to be potential rain for 6 days in a row. It's a good thing we have Jesus inside. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. You know I'm going there, absolutely. I'm not going to start my vacation being all upset because it's not pleasant weather. Yeah, I have some other things I could complain about too, and I'm working against those as well. We are in Acts 20, and in Acts 20, Paul is going about his business, which is bringing the gospel to the Gentiles, non-Jews, so to speak, and coming up against persecution to the point where he says the Spirit of God is alerting him to upcoming challenges, meaning rejection, possible physical harm, being jailed, and potentially being killed. And you wonder why people aren't lining up to follow Jesus. God. He has quite the sense of humor, doesn't he? So we can thank Paul directly because he is now on the other side. So if you want to be thankful for Paul, just thank Paul. He's listening. He'll appreciate it. Especially given his misogyny and homophobia. He gets enough criticism for that. We should thank him for his courage and his steadfastness for making sure people knew about Jesus. Oh yeah, baby. We thank you, Paul. We thank you. So what else happens in the chapter? Paul is like preaching so late, so long, and going into the wee hours that some guy falls asleep and falls out of a window to his death. But Paul revives him by laying himself on the body. I haven't raised anyone from the dead, so I guess I need to get busy. What else is going on in Acts 20? We just have Paul saying to sort of like his parting words to people because the Spirit's kind of cluing him into his transition to the other side, that he's just exhorting his followers to take care of the church of God because they've been bought by the precious price of the blood of Jesus. And I just bring attention to that because, one, we want to remind ourselves that we are not of ourselves. Once we've aligned ourselves with Jesus, we are his possession, like Paul says, bought with the precious blood, and that because of that we should really care for each other in a way that maybe we aren't. So kind of a exhortation to rightly prioritize our service to each other, because it's all about that, right? It's all about helping other people because we have the model of Jesus. Yeah, baby. So there's that. What else is in Acts 20? Paul just kind of mentions that, the Jews keep railing against him because his message is at odds with their religion and social customs, etc. Yeah, well, too bad. That's what happens when you encounter God's personal emissary, who becomes the sacrifice for the world's sin and access to God directly. Yeah, you're going to be at odds with the prevailing hierarchy of morality in your community, because that's what he came to destroy. Oh yeah, baby. In parts of the gospel where he says, don't think I came to bring peace, I came to bring a sword, to set father against son and daughter against mother, etc. Yeah, baby. Again, another great reason to follow Jesus is to be set at odds against your family. I'm telling you, he's got quite the sense of humor. Now I'm joking saying sense of humor. Obviously it's just paradoxical, and that's just what God does. In fact, if you're ever looking at a system of beliefs or doctrines or protocols or whatever, and they seem highly categorical and neatly fitting into certain presets, it's probably not God. God is found in paradoxes. Oh yeah, baby. So embrace those paradoxes, baby, because that's where you're going to find your release. Oh yeah. I'm preaching to myself as well as to you. Because God, when he comes after us, he comes after us. And, you might say in your prayers, like me, oh yeah, God, I'll do whatever you want. And then he starts naming some things. I'm like, oh no, not those. So I'm trying to stay focused on the positive things so that I get the sort of the momentum and the energy and the right mindset to deal with these peripheral things. Otherwise, the peripheral things are going to seem like insurmountable. Yeah, baby. What else? I'm trying to think of what else, if I missed anything in Acts 20. No, it's pretty much, well, I mean, he did raise a guy from the dead, so there is that miraculous aspect there that, yeah, I kind of mentioned it quickly before, but if that's a reality, then why aren't we raising the dead? There's a reason for that. Yeah.